Alright folks, so I just wanted to do a quick video showing how I'm going to install a piece of software called NOOBS on this Samsung Evo Select 32GB mini SD card. But before I do, why don't you go grab yourself a nice cold one, come on back, and we'll get started. Alright, hope everybody made it back. The reason we're going to install this particular piece of software on this card is it will allow me to install the Raspbian OS on something else that I picked up, and it's this Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. What this software NOOBS will allow me to do is boot into an environment where I can install the full operating system on the Raspberry Pi. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here I am installing the SD card into an adapter that will fit into my laptop. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to raspberrypi.org. It's a website that has tons of information on how to build Raspberry Pis and software you can download. Click the download button and then pick the NOOBS software icon. When you do that, you'll see a couple of different options. I picked the full install, and I'm going to download it from a zip file instead of a torrent, because that's what works for me. There are plenty of handy links here. One of them is the setup guide. You can go ahead and click that to see the Raspberry Pi software guide. It'll go over the different components that you need to do an installation. I'm going to go ahead and pick the first link, downloading and installing the Raspberry Pi software. By doing this, it'll give me instructions on how to download the Raspbian operating system once I have the NOOBS software installed. It points to a website for a product called SD Formatter, which allows me to format my SD card. When you take a look at this, there's some instructions on how to operate this tool. There's download instructions for Windows and Mac. We're using a Mac, so we're going to go ahead and pick that. I've already downloaded this software, and it's in my downloaded folder. We can take a look at it right here. Let's go ahead and begin the installation. I will include links to all of these websites in the comments below. Once you click the file to begin the installation, you'll be greeted with the installation setup wizard. Just follow the instructions. It's pretty easy and pretty straightforward. This should only take a few seconds. Once the installation is complete, I'm going to go ahead and create a shortcut to the application on my desktop. I'm going to take a look at my applications folder, and I can see that the application has been installed. All I have to do is drag and drop the icon to my desktop to go ahead and get a shortcut created. Now that the shortcut's created, I'm going to go ahead and begin the process of formatting my SD card. It's very important to make sure that you pick the right drive here. You want to select your SD card, so go ahead and double check. We're going to do a quick format, and we're going to rename the drive. Then go ahead and click the format button. This process should go pretty quickly, but it can vary depending upon the speed of your computer and the size of the drive you're formatting. Once your SD card is formatted, we're going to go ahead and begin the process of unpacking the NOOBS installation package zip file that we downloaded earlier. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the folders ready, and then I'm going to go to my downloads folder where I can see the file. Now this process takes a little bit of time, so through the magic of the internet, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead once the file's been completely unpacked. Once the file's been unpacked, it creates a directory. We're going to go ahead and open that directory. Once it's open, we're going to use a combination of the Command key and the A key to go ahead and copy all of the contents, and then we're going to drag and drop them into the SD card folder. Once this copy is complete, your SD card should be ready to boot the NOOBS software and then begin the installation of your Raspbian software. If you like this video and you want to see more content of a similar nature, go ahead and click the like button or subscribe. I want to say thanks to everybody for watching. I really appreciate it.